Have you ever felt overwhelmed as though negativity is slowly consuming your spirit, draining your energy, and blocking you from living a life of purpose? If so, you're not alone. In a world where challenges, struggles, and doubts arise every day, it's easy for negativity to take root within us. But what if I told you there was a way to empty out that negativity, to release the weight that is holding you down, and to make space for something far more powerful, healing, and transformative? What if you could fill yourself with the Holy Spirit and allow divine energy to guide you toward peace, joy, and strength? In this video, we're going to explore the profound journey of clearing out the negativity that clouds our minds and hearts, making room for the Holy Spirit to enter. It's not just about changing your thoughts, it's about transforming your entire being. As we dive deeper into this subject, I want you to think about the power of the Holy Spirit, not as a distant, abstract concept, but as an active, living force that can guide you, heal you, and fill you with love and grace. Imagine for a moment that your heart is a vessel. Every day, it's being filled with emotions, thoughts, experiences, and energy from the world around you. Over time, this vessel can become burdened with fear, anger, sadness, guilt, and resentment. These negative energies can become like stagnant water, filling up your heart and soul, leaving no room for anything new or life-giving. But what if you could release all that negativity? What if you could empty out the murkiness and allow the pure, clear waters of the Holy Spirit to fill you up instead? The truth is, when we allow negativity to dominate our thoughts and hearts, we create walls between ourselves and the divine. Our minds become clouded, and we lose sight of our true nature. The Holy Spirit, however, is always present, waiting for us to create the space for it to come in and fill us with peace, love, and understanding. But this requires a conscious effort to release what no longer serves us, letting go of the fears, doubts, and unresolved emotions that prevent us from experiencing divine connection. The process of emptying out the negative can be likened to a form of spiritual cleansing. Just as a house can become cluttered over time, so can our minds and hearts. The clutter of negative thoughts, toxic emotions, and past wounds can create a barrier to spiritual growth. We need to make space for something new, something more uplifting and nourishing for our souls. But this process of spiritual cleansing is not always easy. It requires self-awareness, courage, and a willingness to confront the things within us that are uncomfortable. It means facing the fears and doubts that we have been holding on to for years and allowing them to dissolve. When we create this space within ourselves, we make room for the Holy Spirit to enter. The Holy Spirit is a divine force that comes not with force or pressure, but with love, peace, and gentleness. It's not about being perfect or clean in the conventional sense. It's about being open and receptive to the healing power of the divine. The Holy Spirit moves in subtle ways, guiding us toward clarity, wisdom, and understanding. It fills us with an inner knowing, a sense of purpose and direction that transcends the noise of the world. One of the first steps in this journey of releasing negativity and inviting the Holy Spirit is forgiveness. Holding on to grudges, past hurts, and anger creates a dense energy in the body and mind. It prevents the flow of love and peace, and it blocks us from experiencing the fullness of the Holy Spirit. Forgiveness, both of others and ourselves, is essential for clearing the space within. When we forgive, we free ourselves from the burden of resentment and open the door for healing to take place. Forgiveness isn't about excusing harmful behavior. It's about letting go of the emotional weight that we've been carrying. Another powerful tool for emptying out negativity is prayer and meditation. When we turn our attention inward and quiet the noise of the outside world, we create a space for divine presence to be felt. Prayer connects us to the divine, and meditation helps to quiet our minds, allowing us to hear the whispers of the Holy Spirit. Through prayer and meditation, we invite God's presence into our lives, making ourselves available to receive guidance, healing, and grace. It's in these moments of stillness and surrender that we create the space for the Holy Spirit to fill us completely. The power of the Holy Spirit is transformative. It's not a distant or abstract force. It is real, alive, and capable of changing everything within us. The Holy Spirit brings clarity, peace, and a deep sense of knowing. When we allow the Spirit to fill us, we begin to see the world with new eyes. Eyes of love, compassion, and understanding. We become more attuned to the needs of others and more aware of the divine purpose that is unfolding in our lives. The Holy Spirit helps us see beyond the material world and connect with the deeper truths that lie beneath the surface of our everyday experiences. As we embrace this spiritual awakening, we begin to feel the power of the Holy Spirit manifest in our lives. We notice that we're more grounded, more at peace, and more capable of facing life's challenges with grace and ease. The negativity that once held us back no longer has power over us. Instead, we are filled with the divine light that allows us to live with intention, purpose, and joy. The Holy Spirit becomes our guide, leading us on a path of spiritual growth and personal transformation. It's important to remember that the journey of spiritual awakening is not linear. There will be moments of doubt, moments of challenge, and moments when we feel disconnected. But the Holy Spirit is always with us, even in those moments of struggle. It is not about being perfect or always feeling connected. It's about being willing to show up, to empty out what no longer serves us, and to trust that the divine is always guiding us toward our highest good. As we delve further into the process of emptying out the negative and making room for the Holy Spirit, it's essential to understand that this isn't just about a mental shift. It's a transformation of the entire being, mind, body, and soul. When we release negativity, it's not merely about getting rid of harmful thoughts or emotions. It's about shifting our very energy, the frequency at which we vibrate. This transformation affects the way we interact with the world and how the world interacts with us. When you clear away the chaos, the stress, the anxiety, the unresolved grief, and the anger, you allow your true essence to shine through. The act of releasing negativity can be seen as a sacred act of self-care, of honoring the divine within you. It's a recognition that you are worthy of peace, that you deserve to live in alignment with your highest self. When you embrace this healing process, you're acknowledging that the weight of negativity is not a reflection of who you truly are. It is simply something that you've been carrying, often for far too long. But by making the conscious decision to let go, you reclaim your sovereignty. You step into your full power, knowing that you are an extension of divine energy, meant to radiate love and peace into the world. As we empty out the negative, we create an inner spaciousness that allows the Holy Spirit to enter with ease. Think of the Holy Spirit as a gentle breeze that flows into an open window. When the window is closed, the air cannot enter. But when you open the window, when you create space within yourself, the wind flows freely, filling the room with fresh air. In the same way, the Holy Spirit can only fill us when we open ourselves up. When we release the burdens, the doubts, and the fears that we've been carrying for so long, we allow the divine presence to move in and take root. In this space, we begin to experience a deep sense of serenity. The negativity that once felt like a heavy weight on our shoulders starts to dissolve, leaving us feeling lighter, more alive. The Holy Spirit doesn't just come to comfort us in times of distress, it comes to elevate us, to help us rise above the challenges of life with grace and clarity. With the Holy Spirit, we gain access to a new perspective, one that allows us to see beyond our current circumstances and trust in the divine plan that is unfolding before us. But as with any spiritual journey, it's important to remain vigilant. While the Holy Spirit's presence brings peace, it also requires us to remain aligned with its frequency. We are human, and it's easy to fall back into old patterns, to allow negativity to creep in when things get tough. That's why maintaining this inner space, this openness to the divine, is a constant practice. It's a daily commitment to clearing out the mental clutter, to staying present, and to aligning ourselves with the higher energies that serve our growth. When we are connected with the Holy Spirit, we begin to notice subtle shifts in our lives. Relationships transform, opportunities align, and our hearts become more attuned to the beauty of life. It's as if the fog lifts and we begin to see clearly for the first time. The presence of the Holy Spirit in our lives isn't about being perfect or immune to difficulties. It's about having the strength, wisdom, and love to navigate those challenges with a calm and steady heart. It's about finding joy in the simplest moments and being able to trust that all is well no matter what appears to be happening around us. The process of emptying out the negative and allowing the Holy Spirit to fill us is ongoing. It is not a one-time event, but a continuous practice. Just like the ebb and flow of the tides, we may experience moments of emotional turbulence or spiritual dryness. However, even in these moments, the Holy Spirit remains within us, offering comfort, guidance, and healing. It's up to us to remember to return to that space of openness, to make room for the divine to fill us again. As we move forward in this spiritual journey, it's essential to remember that the Holy Spirit doesn't come to change us in a way that strips us of our essence. Instead, it helps us uncover who we truly are beneath the layers of fear, doubt, and negativity. It empowers us to be the best versions of ourselves, to live with authenticity and purpose. And when we are filled with the Holy Spirit, we begin to see our lives as sacred, each moment as an opportunity to serve, to love, and to grow in divine alignment. The transformation that occurs when we empty out the negative and allow the Holy Spirit to enter our lives is nothing short of miraculous. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one filled with hope, peace, and a profound sense of connection to the divine. As we continue on this journey, we begin to recognize the beauty of life in all its forms. We begin to see ourselves as vessels of divine energy, meant to radiate love, healing, and light to the world. It is in this space of divine connection that we truly find our purpose and our power. Now, as you reflect on this process of spiritual cleansing and divine filling, I ask you, what negative energies or patterns are you holding on to that are blocking the flow of the Holy Spirit in your life? Are there past wounds, unresolved emotions, or limiting beliefs that you need to release in order to make space for the divine? Share your thoughts in the comments below, as I would love to hear your reflections. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more spiritual insights and guidance on how to live a life aligned with divine purpose. Thank you for joining me on this journey of spiritual awakening. Remember, the Holy Spirit is always with you, waiting to fill you with peace, love, and guidance. As you make space for the divine, you open yourself up to a life that is truly extraordinary. Be sure to check out the video in the description below for more content on how to connect with the divine and embrace a life of purpose. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.